All right, so we're back. Proof of life. All right, so this go around, I'm going to go through some of this stuff. All right, it says, what is gang stalk? Absolutely correct, Jason. And it leaves little to no evidence because similar to gaslighting tactics, distortion and exaggeration is a key factor which tries to debase and destabilize the chosen victim or target. You usually observe this directed towards a potential witness or a person, which could create a problematic issue for a corrupt community leader or a multi-million-dollar corporation. What is needed to prove this deceptive, manipulative, and illegal crime that ruins the target's life is the motive of the gang stalking with psychological harassment in tight-knit populations, usually at the expense of the target's character traits or bad habits. The assassination of Tariq's character. Flawed character assassination by design. Can't be canceled, won't be intimidated. We out here, we outside. You know I've been saying it. And the measurable evidence of harm done as any winnable court case with punitive damage. This type of abuse exceeds most other types which has little evidence. But if the target is smart, he or she will know the tactics which will be presented in future court cases for such motive. Get the word out and let's band up outside these corrupt populations. Now, when I first got that John, I had already started collecting proof and I didn't even read it at first. I got it like 2020 and I don't think I read it until like 2021, some shit like that. 2019, and I think I read it 2021. Somebody had already told me about the gaslighting. They didn't tell me about the gang stalking. This is Psychology Today's definition of gaslighting. Gaslighting is an insidious form of manipulation and psychological control. Victims of gaslighting are deliberately and systematically fed false information that leads them to question what they know to be true, often about themselves. They may end up doubting their memory, their perception, and even their sanity. Over time, a gaslighter's manipulations can grow more complex and potential, making it increasingly difficult for the victim to see the truth. That's what I'm saying. And I've experienced this. Like, I've said to people, like, all right, you've proven your loyalty, or you've proven I can trust you, and then 5 minutes later, I'm questioning, can I trust him? I'm questioning him face to face. And then, like I said, like early on, like when I talked about my manic triggers and stuff like that, like the perception fed false information. The perception of cheating led me to get symptomatic and then go try to cheat too, because it's like in my head it's like if you're cheating and I cheat and they just kind of cancel each other out. I'm not saying it's right. That's my immature or manic thinking. I don't know. The IRS, protect yourself and your clients against new waves of criminals. Director Jarek Koopman. IRS criminal investigation, cybercrimes, and identity theft. Ransomware usually comes in the form of phishing emails and has attachments or links. Ransomware is the type of malware that restricts access of infected computers and requires victims to pay a ransom to regain access to their data. Typically, ransoms are in the range of 100 to 300 and are often demanded in the form of digital currency such as Bitcoin. Business email compromise. Cyber criminals are able to identify chief operating officers, school executives, in positions of authority. Social engineering. Fraudsters mask themselves as executives or people in authoritative positions in emails to payroll or human resources requesting copies of W-2 forms. Grooming. Forms W-2 contain the following: exchange of information, employment identification numbers, social security numbers, income withholdings, federal, state, local addresses, retirement plans, health benefit plans, grooming. Now, I got this information from a job in healthcare. That's a part of the whole onboarding now, and the training process now is to have these trainings that demonstrate all the psychotic things that these cyber criminals are doing. And like I joke about why they want to go through K-12 systems, but don't ask me. This is the last thing I'm going to go over unless it cuts off intrusively. Harassment. Harassment is a form of employment discrimination that violates Title 7 of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Age Discrimination in Employment Act of 1967, and the Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990. Harassment is unwelcome conduct that is based on race, color, religion, sex, including sexual orientation, gender identity, or pregnancy, national origins, older age beginning at age 40, disability, or genetic information, including family medical history. Harassment becomes unlawful where one enduring the offensive conduct becomes a condition of continued employment. Then it goes on, but I guess I don't got that. Stay tuned.